Imagine seeing this headline: Martial law declared in South Korea. Chaos, protests, accusations of treason. This was reality on December 3rd, when President Yoon invoked martial law. He claimed opposition lawmakers were colluding with communists to destroy the country. Yoon's claims are widely believed to be bogus. If so, then one rule saved South Korea. Or rather, the lack of one rule saved the country. But first, what's martial law? It's when the government temporarily hands control over to the military, often during a crisis like war, rebellion, or disaster. Under martial law, regular laws might be suspended, civilian rights restricted, and military leaders given extraordinary powers. Here's where South Korea's system showed. Under South Korean law, the National Assembly, the country's parliament, has the power to reverse a martial law declaration by a simple majority vote. And crucially, South Korea's parliament doesn't dissolve, meaning it always has power. So lawmakers struck down the martial law declaration within hours, preventing the crisis from escalating. To understand just how vital this safeguard is, let's rewind to 1933 Germany. Back then, the Chancellor persuaded the President to dissolve Parliament, clearing the way for new elections. Soon after, he convinced the President to declare a state of emergency, claiming that communists were plotting to destroy the country. Sounds familiar? There are even more similarities. The German Parliament also had the power to reverse the emergency declaration. Again, only a simple majority vote was needed. But here's the twist. Because Parliament had been dissolved, it was powerless to act. A state of emergency typically gives the government fewer powers than martial law. But it was still enough power for the Chancellor. Political opponents were arrested, and dissent was silenced. One of the world's most dreadful dictatorships was born. I don't know what Yoon would have done if Parliament hadn't stopped him, but this comparison makes me uneasy. Being able to dissolve Parliament isn't inherently bad. It's useful for calling new elections to resolve deadlocks. Similarly, even martial law can be a legitimate tool in a true crisis. But a system isn't just about how individual rules work. It's about how those rules work together. So when you design a system, don't just check if any one rule can be abused. Check if the entire system can be exploited. Thanks for watching.